Well, hello again. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to continue this sharing on some of the things, the aftermath of being laid off for 15 months, just to lessen some of the things I'm struggling with. As I think about this, a story came to mind. I was meeting with interns, and they were asking me just about career and life questions. And one of the things I said to them was that it was a time where I was complaining about how often I was worrying about other people asking me to do things for them. I was really sacrificing a lot of my personal time and hobbies and stuff like that just to help people. And I was really stressed out about it. And I remember manager's director at the time, he just simply asked, okay, I want you to do something for me. And he, suppose you go to the hospital and you're in an accident, and things are pretty bad. Like, how many of your coworkers would actually show up? But I guess how many of these people that you're helping and trying to make their lives better at work, how many of them will actually show up to the hospital? And unfortunately, the response was not a very high number. I think back then I probably counted maybe 2 or 3 people at the most. And my message to the interns was, like, you have to realize that at the end of the day, results is what matters. That is not just about relationships. Results have to be there. And many times, if you can't fix the problem, then some people don't care. What's funny about that is that I actually got in trouble with HR later because I guess some intern got stressed out about it and they reported me to HR for other reasons that have nothing to do with what I said. But it relates a lot to my experience in the last several months. It's just because, as I mentioned in the prior video, I was expecting some people to reach out and to help, but they didn't. Very few people did. Very few people have, and it goes back to the same thing. It's nothing personal. It's nothing that you're doing wrong or I'm doing wrong. It's simply the fact that in order for us to be meaningful, we not only have to be true to ourselves, we also have to figure out ways to use our talents to fix other people's problems. There are many problems out there, and it doesn't matter how good our messaging is. It doesn't matter how good and talented we are. The only thing that matters is that we're able to communicate to other people that we are solving problems, that we are addressing a need. And I'm not talking about creating problems just to create them. I'm talking about things that people struggle with regularly and daily. I'm talking about communication issues with your manager, with your peers. Maybe your teenager is having his tantrums or her tantrums on trying to be independent and you just don't know how to handle it. I'm thinking about dissatisfaction at work and how you keep leaving for the weekend and all these other things. These are pain points. These are the things that you have to think about. If you find ways to add value by addressing a specific gap, not just fictitiously creating a problem so you can find yourself to be meaningful. No, this is about identifying something that's there and figuring out where to solve it. That's the only way that you be relevant. And I had to recognize that for the last 2 or 3 years I was in my corporate role, I wasn't really adding any value. I thought I was, and maybe I was to certain people, but at least to the people I thought I valued or I cared for, I wasn't really investing my time. For many different reasons, that will be for a different video. Maybe that's tomorrow. For now, I just understand it's not really about us or me or you. It's about finding ways to make the world a better place. And that's how people start caring. Once you start figuring out helping people to fix their problems, I can guarantee you they'll stay in touch. They'll stay in touch. So have a good one. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.